Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. DeMarco Hellams there on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Taylor again. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Panther 60. Get up.
They'll run here following the penalty. Only a yard that time, so now they're left with 3rd and 13.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Set up. Panther 11, Panther Warrior 70. Check smash, check smash. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Throwing now, Richardson. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, can't. What is that?
Cousins looking to throw right away here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Cousins. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Quaker Omaha!
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, can! What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw for Cousins. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Let's go now.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Come on. Set, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hup.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Jahan! Through. What's that?
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Cup on the catch. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. After the play, we've got a guy in some pain, and this is a worrying one. Cooper Kupp getting looked at. Remember, he's missed time in recent seasons with injury. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Jahan! Hey, Ringo 48! What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Jahan! What's that?
Here's Cousins. Buys time, rolling right. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
Lucky 50.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Jahan! Wait, Jahan!
They'll try and punch it in. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Hey, listen, inside...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Jahan! Jahan!
He gets it headed right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Jahan!
Running back sent in motion left. We've got a screen to the running back. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
19 Lions. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go!
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled, well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. DeMarco Helms with the INT. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First and 10, here's Cousins. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
The hot. 2. The hot.
Back to throw, Cousins. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Looking to throw, Cousins. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Quick pass, right side complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Okay, break.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go. They go again with Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. DeMarco Helms there on the stop. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
70 Ranger. 70, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a chunk play.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And that'll get him back to 11.
I know we get so enamored with a one-handed catch, an amazing throw, but I am telling you, that kick from that distance is just as impressive. The leg strength, the power, he drives it low, and he finds a way to get an enormous 3 points.
On the return, here's Ray McLeod. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Steamer. Liz 50. Hey, steamer.
Here's a give up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running back sent in motion.
Wait, on.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Finds a man right side. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
To Hunt. Wait, on.
Here's Cousins now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Pitts brings it in. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
To Hunt. Yellow, yellow, yellow. To Hunt.
Now Cousins again. He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returnable from the 2. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line.
Ready.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Go. Set go.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set. Hunt.
Taylor trying the left side. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled by Rook Orororo. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go. Panther 11, Warrior 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Go!
A give left side to Taylor. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll send him over right. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot, trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Catch is made in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts make it an 11-point ball game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Hey, can't. What's that?
First down throw for Cousins. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
You know, those big guys are taught if you can't get to the quarterback, the next best thing is to get your big paw in the air and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
To Hunt. Where's the Hunt?
Out of the gun, Cousins. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Gun.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to push this down to the 12. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Lucky 48. Two. What's that?
Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
2nd and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here.
To Hunt. Where's the Hunt?
Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Cousins. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Roll, roll, roll. Hey, hey, check that out.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Set up. Ready.
Taylor again. Escapes a defender. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Set. Ready. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lion. Set go.
To throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Riggs. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
The hunt!
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. So the Falcons earn the win in this one.